Welcome back to another 5-minute fitness tip, and today we are going to be talking about hydration very quickly and why it's important to us, bodybuilders or people that train. I'm not going to go into every single little detail because we could be here all day and it's going to be a very long video, and this is a 5-minute video. So I'm just going to give you the basics and what we need, why we need it, and how to kind of implement getting more water into your diet. And I say diet because hydration, can be part of the diet. And with experience, I'd say 80% of people that come to me for coaching do not get enough hydration. And I know when someone starts drinking enough, 100% success rate, they start feeling better, they start being able to sleep better, they're starting to be able to focus better. So hydration is a hugely important aspect for our day-to-day life. And I'm going to tell you how I make sure I hit my needs as well. So if we're just looking at it in a lens of bodybuilding training, why do we need it? Well, let's just say our body's mostly made of water. I know it's like 60-70% of it. So to deplete your water would be stupid. So just by that, just to function your body and to train better, you need to be hydrated. Number two, muscles are mostly made of fluids, water. So a dehydrated muscle, dehydrated body, which will be a dehydrated muscle, will only mean that will be bad for performance in the gym. And what we're trying to do in the gym, build muscle. That's why everyone goes to the gym. We're there to build muscle, or 95% of us are. So if we have a dehydrated muscle, we're not going to be able to perform better, and we're not going to be able to build as much muscle, even though muscle is made in recovery and rest. But still, you won't be as strong, you won't be able to lift as much, you won't be able to connect your muscles as better. So purely on that basis, you need to be hydrated. Purely because you're going to perform better in the gym. Okay, so two big reasons just there as it is. Why else would you need to make sure that you're hydrated enough? Well, it's going to help push nutrients around the body, push blood around the body. You're going to be able to focus better. You're going to be able to sleep better. And what do all these things do for our performance in the gym or to our physique? It's only going to make our physique get better. If we are not hydrated, I can guarantee, I know when someone's really not doing well in the gym, can't sleep well, I can almost guarantee, and most of the time it's down to hydration because they're just not getting enough of it. I'd say some people come to me only having like 500 ml in a day. 500 ml in a day, that's this pint. That's mental. And you're training and doing cardio and all this type of stuff. Now, how much do you need will be dependent on kind of your lifestyle, what weight you are, how much cardio you do, how much training you do. Summer, you're generally going to sweat more, so you need to kind of replenish yourself a bit more. But a good rule of thumb, just to start off with, is do your kilos in body weight, or your body weight in kilos, times by 0.04. That will give you a good basic as a foundational amount of hydration that you need. So your body weight in kilos, let's say I'm 100, times 0.04. And that will be the foundations. If you're training more and you're doing more cardio and you're doing cardio outside, you're probably going to need more. You're probably going to need electrolytes as well, but that's for another video. So purely down to the point of, if you are going to be able to connect better in the gym with your muscles, you're going to focus better, which then you're going to be able to be stronger and lift more. If you can sleep better, that means you're going to help build muscle better, because we know sleep is king. You're going to be able to actually have more energy. Like, water is energy. People don't even think of it as water as energy. If you haven't got any energy and you're feeling like, sluggish, drink a load of water. Trust me, you're going to feel more fresher. Do you need to have plain water? No. I know a lot of people that don't like water. You could have flavored water. You could have squash. That'd be great. Have squash. How can you get more into your diet, more into your day? I personally have, as soon as I wake up, 500 ml. As soon as I wake up, I'll get up, go downstairs, well, doing whatever I need to do, weigh myself, brush my teeth, go downstairs, bang, 500 ml straight away, every single day without fail. I'll then have normally a big bottle, it's actually behind the camera, big bottle of 1.5 litres. I work on this desk 9 hours a day. I fill that up at least twice or 3 times. I'm always sipping water as I go. For people that may not be able to do that, always think of a 500 ml with every meal. That's at least going to give you, 1.5, 2 litres of water. Then if you're training, you're normally going to be drinking a lot of water as well. So then you get an extra 500 ml, and then it sips in between meals. So that's how I do it. You might not want to have too much water like late into the evening, but the more you can get in more early on, the less you have to really think about it. So that's the hydration 101 video of the 5 minute fitness tip. If you've got any questions on this, please put them in the comments and I'll see you on the next one.